So Microsoft made another move today that further points to them being serious about gaming for the long haul. They just purchased Havok from Intel. Now Havok is a middleware software suite used by a ton of developers. It's been in hundreds of games. They provide animations, cloth, AI, destruction, but they're best known for the physics engine. And if you're a gamer, there is a very good chance that you've played a game that used this tool set. It's been in games like Battlefield, Call of Duty, Destiny, Dark Souls, Halo, Killzone, BioShock, Uncharted, Half-Life, and a ton more. So if you're a developer building a game and you want realistic physics in your game, you can go license an engine like Havok and plug it into your title instead of having to hire a team of, programmers and developers just to figure out how physics should work, or friction or gravity and anything having to do with movement. So Microsoft is saying that they're buying the company because it believes that it's going to be a great addition to their existing tool sets like DirectX 12, Visual Studio, and Azure, which is, of course, the cloud. And they do make mention in their announcement that this is to help them build and deliver the most complete cloud service. And they mentioned the development of Crackdown 3, which, as you know, is using the power of the cloud and is going to be relying heavily on physics due to all the destruction in the game. So when this was first announced, a lot of people were wondering, does this mean that Microsoft is going to keep that technology for themselves? But this is no different than what Microsoft normally does. They buy up a license. They still allow their competitors to use that license because their competitors are buying into it. They have to buy a license to use it. So Microsoft actually put out a statement saying that they would continue to license this technology out across multiple consoles. And they do mention Sony and Nintendo. And I mean, it's no different than what's happened in the past. You think about how Sony actually, worked with Microsoft because they used to have PCs that ran Windows. It wasn't like Sony was running their own operating system, so they licensed out a deal to work with Microsoft. So it basically just means more money in Microsoft's pocket anytime a game's made that uses this technology. And if they're able to deliver on a game like Crackdown, and other devs see this and they say, hey, we're impressed. We want to build a game like that of our own that uses the cloud, uses that type of physics and destruction. Microsoft is going to have all the tools needed for devs to work with. And so I'm sure they can also include those tools in the programs that they already have. So that's going to be really easy for developers. So this is actually a pretty big acquisition. And if you want to read more about it, links down below.
Are you listening? Damn.